Hey guys, so welcome back to the channel. Today in The Sims 4, we're going to be back with our legacy family. We have Johnny and Alston right here. And it looks like Alston likes affection, so yeah, that's fine. We also have a new family dynamic right at the start of this episode. Apparently, Johnny and Alston have a supportive family dynamic, so I love that. And speaking of supportive, I actually want Alston to learn how to ride a bike this morning. I mean, I don't know if he can totally learn how to do it this morning, but I want to start practicing with him because we got a little bit of an early start this morning and everyone is doing well and they're ready for their day. So I want Johnny to come out here and teach Alston to ride a bike. Alston has 2 hours before he has to go to school, so we don't have a lot of time, but we can go on and get started. I thought that would be a fun way to start the day. But we're not actually going out there. Let's get out there, guys. Come on. Maybe I need to move the bike a little bit away from the house because it is kind of close to the trash can. Yeah, let's move it out here so that I know it's functional. And let's teach Alston to ride a bike, Johnny. All right, are we going this time? Okay, it looks like Alston's headed out by himself. Johnny's not following him, kind of just staring from inside the house, but that's okay. Maybe he will come along soon. Yeah, he's still inside the house. I don't know if you guys can see him. He's just standing in the kitchen, not helping us. Hold on, wait a second. Johnny is feeling embarrassed. He says, "Let me forget. From passing out on the sidewalk to not making it to the restroom in time, no one wants to remember all of life's embarrassing moments. Johnny's no exception." Well, who brought it up, Johnny? Oh, he's feeling cooped up too. We got to get him outside today. I mean, he was outside all day yesterday taking care of the garden, but whatever. We'll do what we have to do to support Johnny. I don't know why he's not actually helping Alston though. It would be a lot cuter if he would come outside and help him, but it's all good. Yep, Johnny is, he's just totally tuned out now. He's not helping at all. So there's that. That was not the wholesome moment that I thought it was going to be this morning. But let's see. Nevada's feeling a little sad. Let's check on the horses. They are doing good, it looks like. Oh, not Pegasus. She's hungry again. I don't know what's going on with her lately. She won't wake up and eat. She just keeps sleeping. And that's a dangerous situation. Also, her feeder is empty, so we should probably refill that. That's my fault. Oh, and Poppy is up. All right, Poppy, grab you something to eat so that we can get started on today. And then Jade is going to have to call the nanny service. I don't think there's been a single day that I have not called the nanny since the first day that we called. And is Jackson just still asleep? He actually should probably wake up and eat as well. He's getting a little bit hungry. Alston's still just going on his bike. It's very cute. And he achieved level 3 motor skill. That's really cool. I didn't know that helped with the motor skills, so that's nice. But I think it is time for him to go to school now, so I'm gonna let him go on to school. And Johnny woke Pegasus up and then we forgot to tell her to eat, so let's go on and get her to eat something. Nevada is sad, but I don't really know why, because he's doing pretty good, so I don't know what's going on with him. Oh, it looks like Pegasus did eat maybe, so we don't have to do that. We just need to chat with her really quickly. Let's encourage her to socialize with Nevada so that we don't have to spend as much time out here. It's hard to help them with their social skill. And then Johnny can get started in the garden. Okay, we finally called the nanny. She'll be here in a little while. She can help us. And Jade should be going to work any second now. Today she wants to mentor a child and try for a baby with Johnny. No way. We are done with our infant era. We are done with that. We are done with the babies. We're done with infants. Until the second generation, I am not having it. Why isn't she going to work? Okay, there she goes. Now she's gone to work, so she's good for the day. And here is our nanny just in time. Poppy can ask for a bath really quickly. Oh, somebody has put dirty plates on the bathtub again. Probably Jade, if I had to guess. Oh, they're making such a mess in poor Alston's bedroom. Jackson's our messy eater, but Poppy makes quite a big mess as well. That's not one of her quirks, but she's still pretty messy. All right, Johnny's done in the garden today. We didn't have to fertilize, thankfully, and he's, I guess, feeling a little bit better about being outside, but he got stung by the bees, so not that much better. But today he wants to schedule a date and make a friend, and honestly, I don't feel good about either of those two whims. I don't think we're gonna make it. I'm gonna let him get started on nectar making so that he can work on his aspiration. I don't know how I feel about the aspirations that only have one section because they take forever to complete and it makes me feel like I'm not making any progress. Like, I like to make a little bit of progress at a time and feel like I'm actually doing something. So I don't know about that, but I'm gonna let him get to work on that. We can sell our stuff though. we're doing pretty good. We've got enough money that we can redecorate a room pretty soon. I forgot to tell you guys, actually, I added some stuff to the bathroom counters because I was tired of them coming in here and cooking. So I added a little bit of decoration to the bathroom so that they would not be able to use these counters. And so far it's working as well. It's really nice. Okay, Johnny, keep going. You got plenty of excellent bottles you need to keep crafting. And that was not an excellent bottle, by the way. He's not doing great with that. That's taking a long time. But I won't complain because now he does make nectar really fast. So at least there's that, you know? He makes them faster, so it's not as big of a deal that we don't make an excellent bottle every single time. Poppy was supposed to be working on her thinking skill, but she stopped and started playing with the dollhouse. And Jackson finally got to potty level 2, so I think that means he can actually go in here without help now, which is so nice. It says we have a fire on the lot. Oh my goodness, I bet the nanny was cooking. She has started a fire. That is, oh, just go extinguish it, Johnny. And it burned up our picture again. I just need to move those pictures. She said, hello, how are you doing? It's delightful to see you again. I think I have some kind of glitch where she just constantly says that all day long, but it's probably not as delightful as it could be because our house is on fire. Do not take the toddlers out of this house. This is the most annoying thing. He just extinguished the fire. Why would you take Jackson out of the house? That doesn't even make sense. You put the fire out, Johnny. Okay, I don't even know who's got Poppy. Probably the nanny. Let's see. Where is Poppy? Miles away from the house. No big deal. Okay, let's see. Look, Nevada is thinking of the Grim Reaper. No, Nevada, stop. You're just a baby. Okay, let's try to get Poppy back inside the house. What does she need to work on? She needs to work on her thinking skill or movement skill. I guess she's gonna get a little bit of movement as we try to get back into the house. So I'll let her do shapes. Oh, no, that's what I gave Jackson. Let's see, the nanny can teach her some shapes since we're out here. Ooh, we can ask for dessert because she's a charmer. That's cool. I'm not gonna do that though. I don't think she's very hungry right now. Let's learn some basic needs. And then Johnny's just gotta clean up after the fire. At least it didn't burn up our treadmill this time. It was just a cabinet and our picture and our stove. You know what? I really probably should try to upgrade the stove. I don't know what Johnny's handiness is. Let me see if I can upgrade it. We need like a fireproof upgrade. No, it looks like we need to be at level 7 before we can do any upgrades on the stove. Wow. I guess maybe we could go start working on our handiness skills so that we can eventually upgrade that. Let's see, Johnny's handiness level 4 right now, so maybe we'll get there soon enough. We just need, it looked like level 5 and level 7 for the stove upgrade, so we'll get there. But the grill got set on fire the other day as well in one of the last episodes. Okay, Austin's home from school, yay. And his grades are up. He's a B student now. You go, Austin. And I think it's the weekend also. It's Friday. Maybe we can have a slumber party or something tomorrow because he met a couple of friends. But first he needs to get focused and complete his homework so that we can complete the second part of his aspiration. And Johnny finished up the first sink upgrade. The nanny is in here bothering us. Hold on, I think Jackson actually needs a bath. Let's get her to give him a bath. And Jade's home from work as well. Let's see how she's doing today. Oh, her fun is pretty low. But Austin did just complete his second part of his aspiration. So now he needs to achieve a grade of 8 at school. I feel like we will definitely be able to do that by next week before he ages up. Let's see, he still has 9 days, so we got time. And then he needs to craft 3 emotional potions and achieve level 10 mental skill, which is all pretty doable for us. I feel like we're gonna be able to complete this aspiration in no time. Okay, but Poppy is getting pretty hungry. I probably should let her eat. Austin, you're not going to bed. You're going to ride your bike. What are you doing, you guys? Johnny's getting a text message from Marcus. He says, do you want to go hang out tonight? No, Marcus. Do you guys think this save file is glitched? Because Marcus is the only one who calls us. I feel like Marcus and Melee. Nobody else calls us. Okay, so he just got another text from Marcus who says, hey, Johnny, I've been thinking about getting to know... I don't know how to say this Sim's name. She's in the Luna Sullivan family. I don't know how to say it. So he's wanting to get to know her better as a friend. Do you think the two of us should hang out? I'm gonna say, yeah, of course. She actually has a child. I think well, she had a child. Carmine is actually aged up to a teen. She might be a young adult now. I honestly don't know. But Marcus is a good guy to have hanging around. He's really nice. Oh, Poppy has gotten angry because she's tired. Of course you're tired, Poppy. You don't sleep good. Oh, look at Alston. He's got a little lemon helmet, you guys. Look at the little lemons on it. It's so cute. Can we help him while he's learning to ride a bike, or is he just on his own? I guess he's on his own. He's actually getting tired, though. He's gonna have to go to sleep, I think. We're gonna have to stop for the night. But he's doing good. Jackson's gotten angry now because he's tired as well. We've got a plate that is floating in the living room. This is where the toddlers put their plates for some reason. I don't know why. There's nothing there that they can actually set the plate on. As you guys can see, it's empty. I mean, we've got the treadmill there, but it's just floating and it won't let me drag it like it normally will. So I don't know what we're gonna have to do with that. Here comes Jackson. See, he's gonna prove me wrong. He's gonna put his plate up on the bar. They never do that, but whatever, Jackson. Oh, and Johnny finally made an excellent bottle of energy nectar. He's been making nectar a little bit all throughout the day, and hardly any excellent bottles. I think this is the only excellent bottle we've made today, but that's good. That's very good. I still gotta figure out what kind of curtains I want to put in the bathroom. I'm not sure. I have these curtains over here on this wall, but they're not gonna look good over the cabinets because they'll glitch into the cabinets. Johnny reached handiness level 5. Oh, that means we can do one repair on the stove. Let's see which one we can do. We can do coated exterior, which is a dirt resistant coating. Not very helpful for our current problems, but we can still do that. And the kids are all asleep tonight. Johnny and Jade are still up, but Jade's on the way to bed, I think. And Johnny's still got a little bit of time that he can get some stuff done. So I'm gonna let him finish this upgrade, possibly do the upgrade in the kitchen, but we actually might need to cook something, and hopefully we won't have a fire. Johnny's at cooking level 9 now. He really should not be having kitchen fires anymore, I feel like. Especially, this is a nice oven. I upgraded us, you guys. Oh wow, Nevada has grown from a foal to an adult horse. He can now be ridden, trained, entered in competitions, and can mate with other horses. That's really cool, Nevada. I wasn't sure who would age up first, Nevada or Alston. Apparently, Nevada. Let's go look at him. Oh my goodness, he's so pretty, you guys. Look at him. He looks so much like Centaur. We may have to give him a little bit of a makeover. I don't know what's going on here with his tail. I don't know what that is, but we'll see about that. The next time we're in cast, we'll change his little outfit, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. Alston still can't. He can ride him now, you guys. Who needs a bicycle when you have a horse, right? I'm going to swap Alston's room really quick, though. I'm going to put this couch in our inventory because I had that out so that he could have an adult read to him. So I'm going to put that up, and then I'm going to grab the little potions table out for him now, since that's part of his aspiration. Now he needs to craft 3 emotional potions or something. Does that mean he actually has to be emotional when he's crafting them? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But today, I think that's what he needs to work on when he wakes up. He's going to work on potions, and he's going to keep working on his mental skills, since we can't do anything about school until we go back to school. I think he's already done with his homework, isn't he? Yeah, he is. He's done with his homework, so he has the whole weekend to have fun. Oh, Poppy's awake. She's sad because she woke up, and she's gonna go try to wake Jade up. No, ma'am, we're not doing that. Let's see, Poppy, what do you need to work on today? Probably her movement skill, surprisingly enough. Alston's awake, though. He's feeling focused. He's doing extra credit work, you guys. He's such a good student. Look at him go. What did I say he needed to do today? His mental skill. That's what he's kind of working on that. We just need to start crafting potions also. But he also just needs to get up and get ready for the day. So he might have to come in here to take care of himself. Oh, our shower looks like it's dirty. Somebody's gonna have to clean that. Oh, you go, Poppy. She reached movement level 3. That means she can do something else for a little while. I feel like the thinking skill was Alston's hardest skill to level up, so I'm gonna let her get started on that. And let's see, Jackson, is it time for you to wake up? Everybody else is awake. No, he's still sleeping. Johnny and Jade are still sleeping too, but they actually probably could get up as well. Jade is off work today, so what are we gonna do with Jade today? She needs to eat to start off the day, and she also can clean up this plate for me, hopefully. And then I don't know what I'm gonna let her do. I'm gonna let her start out on the treadmill, I think, and go for a run. And then maybe she could train Pegasus a little bit later too. And that means Johnny probably should be up. If everyone else is up, Johnny should be up. And he's doing pretty good. He's ready to get started with his day, which is gonna be gardening and nectar making. We're still gotta focus on nectar making with him. But it looks like I need to garden first because I don't want to go into the basement to get what we need. So let's go on and harvest the garden. And thankfully, we don't have to fertilize today. We get to just tend the garden today, which I love. That's not too bad. Wow, Jade's very uncomfortable. What's going on? Just because she had to clean up that plate? What else is dirty? She's uncomfortable, but I don't see anything that's super dirty. I mean, our shower is dirty, but nothing in here looks dirty. Actually, it's another thunderstorm today. Jade may not be able to train Pegasus after all because the weather is pretty gross. Today's the last day of summer though. Oh, she's too uncomfortable to work out because it's dirty. Our house is not dirty, and if it is, I don't see anything other than the shower being dirty. So let's come polish that to perfection so that we can actually move on with our day. Both the twins are scared. Oh no. You guys, listen, I know you're scared, but we still gotta work on our skills. Okay, there, Jade's happy now. She cleaned the shower, so maybe she will run on the treadmill. Maybe we should do endurance run. I feel like that might be good since we're probably not gonna be able to train Pegasus. But Johnny's just out in the garden. He's uncomfortable because he's in the rain, of course. I don't blame him, but he wants to craft multiple bottles of nectar today and chat with Marcus. And that's pretty good because I need him to craft multiple bottles of nectar, so I'm glad that he wants to do that. Oh, and I forgot to call the nanny. We've got to call the nanny service. I'm going to get Johnny to call the nanny service and have her come out because even though both Johnny and Jade are home today, we still could use some help. Little Alston made the most amazing health potion. This will certainly stave off hunger. It's now in Alston's inventory. All right, well, that's nice. What else can we make? Can we just experiment maybe? That did not count as an emotional potion, although Alston is very focused right now. So maybe we just need to keep leveling our mental skill up and then we can make other potions. Oh, Jade is clumsy. That's so funny. I don't really think of Jade as clumsy, but apparently she is. Jackson reached movement level 3. That's very good, Jackson. Good job. He's all caught up to Poppy now. I don't know what all this means. It's like add some Fozon, some Gooblek. Let's add some Gooblek, I guess. I don't know what he's doing right now. Alston reached mental level 6 and he reached logic level 3, which is pretty cool. Okay, are we done with that? We should probably go get focused again. Should we have a slumber party tonight? Maybe tomorrow night. Tonight? No, tonight's Saturday. If we're gonna have a slumber party, we should do it tonight. I don't know, maybe a little bit later. Poppy's going to bed super early, but that's because she doesn't sleep well, so she's having to go back to sleep way earlier than the rest of the family. Everyone else is doing good. Jade's reading. I actually have her working on the Renaissance Sim aspiration right now because her actual main aspiration is the Mansion Baron, and there's just not a lot that we can do about that every single day. But it looks like Alston is ready maybe to start the events, so let me see if I can remember how. Oh, cool. We can join an after-school activity. I didn't realize that. We might have to do that maybe later. But first we want to have a slumber party. And I keep on losing it. I don't know how to find it. Plan stay over. That's not what we want to do. Plan a social event. It says children can't. Okay, so does that mean Jade has to plan it for him? Actually, I'm gonna let Johnny do it because he is not busy right now. He's wanting to go play in a mud puddle, I believe. So we're not doing that, Johnny. Oh, he's playing in the ashes. Stop it, Johnny. We need to clean that up anyway. Now that he's done with those shenanigans, let's go on and plan a slumber party for Alston. So it says silver rewards include an adorable new sleeping bag for toddlers and gold rewards include one for everyone else. Gather your pals together to stay up late, tell stories, and eat snacks. Don't fall asleep first or you might get pranked. Okay, we can do this, guys. It's gonna be fun. So the host, I'm gonna say the host should be Alston, shouldn't it? Or should it be Johnny? Is that weird if it's an adult? I mean, it gives us the option for Jade and Johnny. So I think if I make Johnny the host, then, oh no, he doesn't know our friends, you guys. Wait, he knows Alakai. Where's Deontay? I need at least another kid at this sleepover. Actually, you know what? I take it back. I'm wrong. Deontay has aged up into a teen. Look at him. He is just older than us. That's all. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna have to invite Alakai over. And then I need Alston, I guess, as well. We need to have Sims chatting at the same time. Have Sims playing games at the same time. That's not gonna be easy because there's only 2 guests. And all these requirements require 3 Sims doing it. Maybe if Johnny is playing a game, it'll count since he's the host. But then we also need Sims to eat at the same time. So hopefully Alakai will come over even though it's a thunderstorm right now. Hopefully he will still drop in. I would hate for Alston's first slumber party to be a disaster. Oh, here's Alakai, you guys. Our first friend is here. He's scared. He's scared of the storm. I'm sorry that it's a thunderstorm. So let's get to know Alakai a little bit better, see what he's into and what he's interested in. Okay, so we're chatting at the same time. Let's see if Johnny can chat as well. Oh, it worked. Okay, if Johnny does stuff, it works as well. So Johnny's just gonna have to take one for the team and hang out with us tonight. And then Jay, did you finish your aspiration? She did. So then the next part of that would be to achieve level 5 in 5 skills or reach level 3 in 2 careers, which we're not going to do. So I should swap to the nerd brain. She doesn't like handiness. This is the trouble with Jade. She's quite a picky sim. Like, she's very specific, and most of what she does want to do is just earn money and have a bunch of nice things. And so it's kind of hard to get her leveling up on this kind of stuff, but she could achieve level 6 logic skill. We don't have a woodworking table, and I don't know that I really want to buy one. I guess I could. Repair or upgrade an object. I don't even know if she can repair stuff. Or she can repair stuff. I don't know if she can upgrade it. We may have to wait till something breaks. Okay, we do have a wellness aspiration that we could work on for her. We could grab a meditation stool really quick. That could be helpful for everyone in the family. So let's do that while everyone else is working on this slumber party. She could use a little bit of meditation, honestly. The household is so hectic and everything. That makes sense for her. And she doesn't dislike it yet. So let's let Jade meditate. Oh no, you guys, the nanny woke Poppy up. She's a light sleeper. She has so much trouble sleeping. And she was already settled in for the night. And the nanny has come in here and woke her up. And now she's very angry, because not only is she a light sleeper, she doesn't like being woke up. So now she's very angry. Wow. That's the first time Nanny Salma has really hurt our feelings, I feel like. That's kind of disappointing. Okay, we knocked out another goal. We played games at the same time. Now we need Sims to watch TV at the same time. The trouble with that is I don't actually own a TV. So I guess we're going to be spending a little bit more money. Let's see, where can we fit a TV in Alston's bedroom? I'll just get one of those little tiny ones. He doesn't have a dresser, and I know this isn't actually a dresser, but it kind of looks like that. So I'm going to place this right here. This is from Laundry Day. And then we should be able to put a TV on top of it. And then we can even add a little decorative remote from the debug menu. And there we go. He's got a little TV. Now we can do that. And we also are needing to dance to music at the same time. I guess we could kind of knock that out as we go across the house. Oh no, you guys, Alakai is a loner. Everybody's dancing, but it's not registering it. Okay, well, that's not actually working apparently, so I'm gonna let them stop and maybe we can come just watch some TV. It looks like Nanny Salma is leaving. Poppy's back to sleep, so she's good. And Jackson is actually ready to go to sleep. Johnny's still dancing. Okay, we gotta stop that, Johnny. And I guess I should buy us some sleeping bags too. I'm gonna put them in the living room though, because Alston really doesn't have room in his bedroom. So we'll just grab 2 little sleeping bags, and I think we could do a nicer swatch than that. What? Is that the nicest swatch? These 2 cute ones are only supporting toddlers. The kids deserve a cute sleeping bag as well. Apparently I have to unlock one. Okay, that's fine. This is not cute. This looks like you're camping. This doesn't look like kids slumber party cute. Okay, we got our first story told. I'm gonna try to move these sleeping bags into Alston's room because I think it'd be cuter if they were actually in here. But it's gonna be a tight squeeze, you guys. I hope they're functional. Maybe we could put our potions table up just for tonight, and maybe our little bear chair too. We can kind of block the bed. It doesn't have to be functional, but then we need to come back. We gotta tell one more story and then we can go to bed. We've got another floating plate situation. No, Austin, you're not supposed to be dancing. You're supposed to be telling a story. Go tell a story to... I don't care what kind of story, just tell a story to Alakai. Let's get gold on this slumber party. Are they not functional? Is that what the problem is? Let me try to scoot it over a little bit. No, they're still not functional. Look, there is no reason that that is not functional. Am I gonna have to put the bed up, you guys? Everything cute I have to put up? Okay, here we go, here we go. What's the point of having a sleeping bag if you have to delete everything in the bedroom for them to be able to use it? Oh no, you guys, Alakai has gotten into our bed. We're sleeping in the sleeping bags, Alakai. I've got 2 of them for both of us. I spent money on this. Okay, we did it. We completed that. Now it says carry out a sleeping bag prank. I don't know if I want to do that. I think we should just go to bed. Wait, I wanted to pillow fight. Hold on. Stop. Oh my gosh, he's gonna act like he can't because of the sleeping bags again. He's honestly saying the bed's in the way. I'm giving up. I'm putting the bed in the inventory. It ruins the ambiance though, okay? It ruins the whole thing. I'm not gonna worry about carrying out a sleeping bag prank. We already have silver, and I think if we go to sleep, then we might get gold. Austin is pretty tired. He needs to go to sleep. It's 2 a.m. though, you guys. Austin stayed up very long. Oh, now he's very inspired. Buddy, we gotta go to sleep. You're super tired. Just because Alakai's staying up all night does not mean that we can. Oh my goodness, Austin won't stay asleep. That's the easiest task that we've had this whole time, and Austin won't stay asleep. You know what? The TV is going back in the inventory, you guys. I think that keeps waking him up. So maybe he'll get to sleep now. Our friend is still awake though. Alakai is still hanging out. He's playing with our horse toy. Like, I don't think he has a horse toy because he's acting like it's the greatest thing in the world. But at least Austin's asleep. Wait, it says use your time for bed interaction to send your slumber party guests to bed. How do I do that? Get slumber party snacks? I didn't realize that was a thing. Okay, so we have to ask guests to set up their sleeping bags. Stop, Johnny. Apparently we're supposed to be doing stuff. All right, now we can say time for bed. There, we did it. We got gold, you guys. Yes, we did it. Johnny's gonna sleep in a sleeping bag as well, you guys. He's the host of the party. He doesn't have to sleep in a sleeping bag. Get up, Johnny. Where did he just pull that from anyway? Johnny just came out with a sleeping bag out of nowhere. I thought we had to buy them, but apparently you don't. I'm gonna let Johnny go to sleep now that everyone is situated and we got gold. We did really good on our first slumber party, you guys. That's so cool. And hopefully now we'll get a really whimsical sleeping bag unlocked so we don't have to have these ugly ones that look more like camping sleeping bags. But look, Alakai just dropped wherever he was standing. He just popped out a random sleeping bag and went to sleep. So I didn't even have to buy these, you guys. That's so weird. But anyway, that is it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like Austin really is thriving. Like, I feel like he's doing so good. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had fun with this episode. I will talk to you guys soon with another one. But that's all for today. So bye, guys.